That's supposed to be the sound of the rain?
Or it's just somebody like nearby.
Oh, it's like Ciel breathing softly.
The patter of rainfall continues outside.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, that looks cozy.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
明日遅刻してしまいますよ。
先輩、起きてるんですか？
はい。遠野くんは眠るまで寝られません。私、一応女の子なんですから。
ごめん。やっぱり台所で眠るよ、俺。
もう、何度も言わせないでください。遠野くんは風邪のひき始めなんですから、台所には寝かせられません。
That's easy to say.
嫌なこと。
That's impossible.
Yeah.
That's something I can't forget. Something I mustn't ever forget. Whatever the reason, I killed someone. Forgetting what it was that I took would be an even greater sin.
ダメだ。罪はごまかせないよ、先輩。忘れることはできないし、
You gonna
忘れる
explain
つもりもないん
that,
だ。
or
けど、ありがとう。今日は先輩に助けられた。あのままでいたら本当に俺は死んでいたかもしれない。
That would have been the coward's way out.
well,
Now that I've calmed down, I've finally realized it. Ending my life wouldn't constitute atonement. If I truly believe I did something wrong, the last thing I should do is run away from it.
罪ですか。どうも遠野くんの間違い
I
と
don't know. I
い
think
う
you
の
could
は
imagine it pretty well,
私では想
actually,
像もつかないことみたいですね。
given what you do for a living.
けど遠野くん、罪を犯さない人なんてこの社会にはい
I
ないん
mean,
じゃない
there
で
are
しょうか。
levels to this CL.
人間は誰も
I mean,
が
it's
罪
not
人なわけですし。
I know, but it's not like he's trying to kill himself for jaywalking, you know?
But she doesn't know that. He might be trying to kill himself for jaywalking. He is Japanese.
先輩、それはどういう？
I'm saying some people murder children and some people download anime music illegally.
Yeah.
You know?
Everyone's the same in the end, right?
It's all the same. Everybody's going to hell.
Yeah.
Wow.
Everyone's going to hell.
That got religious. Don't worry about it. Glad I could help.
いえ、誰もがというのは言い過ぎでしたね。
There was one that was without sin. Just one. But he died like 2,000 years ago, so don't worry about him.
Wow. Eh.
でも、いい人間と悪い人間がいるんじゃないんです。ただどうしようもなく、何かの弾みで道を踏み外す人がいるだけで。生きている以上、誰だって過ちは犯してしまう。だって人間は、そういう風に生きる動物です。知恵がある以上、誰かの幸福を踏みにじらずにはいられない。
Her voice, tinged with bitterness, echoes in the darkness. Huh. I never expected Ciel to be so cynical.
なんだよ先輩。それじゃあさ、なんか救われないよ。みんなが過ちを犯してるなんて
Yeah, I imagine that would make you feel better.
好きじゃない。
そうですね。それじゃあ救われませんね。けど、罪というものは償えるじゃないですか。
Kinda depends on who you ask.
世の中には善人も悪人もいません。ただ、罪を償える人と償えない人がいるだけなんです。
Well, you see, if you ask the Catholic Church of the Middle Ages, then that exact same classification exists, but the ones who can atone for their sins are the ones with the money, and the ones who can't are the poor people.
I think she's thinking past the indulgences era, but
Still the same concept.
yeah.
ですから、 救われない人というのはどうあっても自身の罪を償えない人のことだと思い
Because they're too
ます。
poor to afford the
But
salvation.
Senpai, what if what I did is impossible to atone for?
Senpai, there's these 7 mortal sins you might have heard about. That,
Yeah.
like, if you do one of those, you go to turbo hell.
Well,
And I might have done one of those.
I might, yeah.
どうあっても償えない。
I don't think you're gonna make him feel better if you're saying it's.
はい。でも、遠野くんは償える人です。何をしてしまったかは知りませんけど、遠野くんは償える人ですよ。
Being really nice, but she's.
Alright. What I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to give up killing anyone ever again, go
Yeah.
get myself a reverse blade knife,
Yes.
and go around for the rest of my life
helping
people
with the blunt edge of
my
my
backwards knife.
Yeah. Maybe he could do like 10 Hail Marys and call it, you know?
Nah, I mean, Kenshin didn't exactly talk to a Catholic priest, so he might have been able to get away with that. Like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm gonna give you two Hail Marys, a glory be.
Yeah, for each person you killed.
say the rosary twice daily, and do that for every person you've killed.
Oh.
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 How long does it take to say a rosary approximately? Because there might not be enough time in the day.
Yeah.
不安で眠れないのなら、この先どう償って生きていくかを考えればいいんです。それはすごく難しいことですから、そのうち頭がパンクしてスルッと眠れちゃいます。
Well, yeah, I guess that might wear him out mentally.
I've found that one of the best ways to fall asleep when you're having trouble falling asleep is to think really hard about staying awake.
I gotta try that sometime.
Like, the harder you focus on staying awake, weirdly, the harder it becomes to do so. At least in my experience, it's like, if you're thinking about going to sleep, your brain's like, hey, how about all that shit that, like, is gonna keep you up at night? And you're like, man, I'd really like to stay up. Your brain's like, you, man. Fuck you. No. Go to hell.
けど、先輩。俺の間違いはどうやったって償いきれない。こればっかりははっきりとしたことなんです。
I can't get over how cozy that sweater looks.
Yeah, no, it's a good look for her.
そうですよ。どんなものであれ、
Oh, well.
罪というものは完全には償えません。
I mean, not just on her though. I just think it looks very cozy.
Yeah.
I was thinking the other day, something about I think that color's back. I was thinking like I kind of want that jacket that Nia had at the end of like part 1 for Gurren Lagann, like the pink jacket that she had with the Team Gurren like Kamina glasses on the back. That was an awesome ass jacket, and then they didn't bring it back in part 2. It was very sad.
誰かを傷つけてその人の傷を治したとしても、傷つけたという罪は消えないでしょ。
What if I kill someone?
What if you hurt someone so bad their wounds never heal?
What if I hurt someone so bad that their wounds were spread across multiple pieces? Do you think that would heal with time?
どんなに頑張っても犯してしまった過ちは消えてくれないんです。償いとは結果ではなく、その過程で生まれる心の在り方だと私は教えられました。他人に強制されずとも自らを罰することができる心。
Well, he did try to condemn himself to death by
exposure.
Like hypothermia on a park bench.
Yeah, so I would say he definitely is capable.
償える人と償えない人というのはそういうことです。だから遠野くんは間違いなく償えちゃう人ですね。
I wonder if that's true. I certainly don't have that much faith in myself. but if CL believes in me, then that's the way I'll live my life.
わかんないな。俺、ひどい人間だよ。先輩が思ってるほどいいやつじゃない。
そんなの簡単にわかりますよ。さっきですね。私、ちょっと感動しました。遠野くん、胸にすごい傷があるでしょ？
And also, you're ripped to hell, by the way.
あるけど、それがどうして？
I don't know. Yeah, I heard arc kinda.
Yeah,
That was odd.
That was very close to Arcoido for a second there.
Yeah, Jesus.
あれだけの傷跡ということは、とても大きな事故だったんでしょう。爪痕というものは心を歪ませます。あんなに大きな、しかもまだ消えない傷だなんて、ちょっと普通じゃないですよね。
Unless I see you with your shirt off every day, in which case it would be something I see every day.
けれど遠野くんはとても自然です。あの傷を受け止めて生きてきたのなら、それは間違いなく。
Oh, it gets in the way sometimes. Sometimes it just spontaneously starts bleeding.
Right, yeah.
Although it was never clear if that was a real thing or just like...
In his head, kinda.
Right, yeah.
遠野くんはとてもまっすぐな幼年期を過ごしたんでしょうね。
One set of parents, maybe.
Well, I think their mom is dead. Maybe?
Akiha's mom is dead.
Like...
We got a... I want to say a flashback way at the start where Shiki is kind of implied his mom died right there.
Right, yeah. That's what I thought, but then that was like never mentioned again, including when Akiha was talking about the
adoption stuff,
the situation in the like.
They haven't explained why Shiki was able to be adopted, and I don't know if they're gonna cover it because it wasn't in the original game.
Well, you're right.
Apparently, it's from the fan disc,
and even then, like, if it was, I'm imagining it's gonna be in Red Garden rather than.
Well, I don't know. Because it wasn't there originally anyway.
But if they were gonna put it in the remake, I imagine it would be in like Akiha's route, probably.
See, the guy involved in Shiki's backstory is in Type Lumina, so I'm hoping they cover it.
Oh, hey, there we go.
So, we'll see.
あなたはきっと怒ることはあっても人を決して恨まない。
I mean, Type Lumina is clearly, like, got stuff from Red Garden, though.
Well, yeah, but it's like the remake
it is.
Timeline,
yeah.
So the fact that he's there is promising. Actually, was Nero Chaos in Type Lumina?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think he's only in the older ones.
CL wraps up her monologue and falls silent. If I listen carefully, I can hear her breathing gently.
寝ちゃったのか、先輩。
Yes, I can't go to sleep until you do. We've been over this.
Or...
No response. Outside, I hear nothing but the endless sound of rain.
償いか。
A punishment befitting the sin committed. By tomorrow, that woman's body will be found, and the news will be reporting a new and bizarre murder. When that time comes, what will I lose? Or what I will lose will be beyond measure.
I see.
It'll probably cause a great deal of trouble for Akiha, and I won't be able to talk with CL like this ever again. But if that's part of my atonement, I have to accept it. My life will end where my penance begins. If that brings even a shred of comfort to the people who knew the woman I killed, then perhaps I really will be able to atone someday. I'm getting a little sleepy. I don't know what'll happen tomorrow, but if I'm allowed, at the very least, I hope I have enough time to thank the people who have been kind to me.
Okay, so we're starting the day from CL's house.
We are starting the day from...
So at the very least, getting to school should be a little different.
Maybe.
An arc is probably going to be waiting for us still.
I would imagine, right?
Yeah. Yep, Fire and Blood.
Fire and Blood 1. Yep.
Okay. We're not waking up at our place. Oh.
Hello, Senpai.
Hi.
I awaken to a soft light. The steady hiss of the rain has long faded. Although the sky is still overcast, enough sunlight filters through the gray clouds to rouse me from sleep.
おはようございます、遠野くん。昨夜はぐっすり眠れましたか?
By the way, I'm just realizing the game didn't address when exactly did you change into that cute pink hoodie last night, CL?
Probably while he was in the shower or something.
Like,
we know that he changed into his pajamas, but
well, yeah.
So,
I mean, presumably she took a shower or something too.
Yeah.
I would guess, maybe. But
yeah, they glossed over that.
はい。
Like-
おはよう先
I could also see CL being the type to just kind of like change in front of him and not give a
I
shit.
don't know. She seems a little nervous, but anyway.
But I don't know. She's been putting on this brave front here, so at least.
Oh.
And then it all comes back to me. I spent the last night on CL's bed in CL's apartment. A night's sleep must have done me some good because I shoot straight out of the bed. In more ways than one.
Yeah. It's like,
お
oh,
はようございます先輩
hang on, can't let her see that.
昨日はありがとうございましたいろいろお世話になっちゃって
Died.
はい。一つ貸しにしておきますね。
Oh, he has a tab now.
CL keeps smiling her usual smile, completely indifferent to my panic. My cheeks burn redder than ever. Which ones? It's clear which of us is handling the situation like an adult.
じゃあ一つ仮ですねもし俺に返せる時があるのならその時は必ずお返しします
I have no way of knowing what the future holds. But if I'm lucky enough to have the opportunity, I want to make myself useful to her in some way, no matter how small.
俺そろそろ帰ります雨も上がったし
Are you going to school in those pajamas?
Well, I mean, his school clothes are here.
Yeah, but he hasn't changed yet, so...
そうなんですか? まだ朝の6時になったばかりですよ、遠野くん。
そうだけど昨日は無断外泊しちゃったから早めに屋敷に戻らないと
He's gonna try to go to the house first.
あきほ。あ、妹さんのことですね。昨日電話しておきましたから、そのあたりのお話は大丈夫だと思いますよ。
What? First, how did you... He really needs to question why she has his home phone number.
Yeah.
First of all. Second of all,
Handbook?
what the hell do you mean you called Akia? Oh, God.
Well, I mean, people are able to call the mansion.
Yes,
So-
but like, oh God, he's dead. He's so dead.
What did you tell?
A sudden chill runs up my spine.
電話したって先輩がう
Ah,
ちに
you,
On second thought, I'm not going home. Can I just
can I
live with you
live
now?
here? Yeah.
はい。遠野くんがうちに泊まることを伝えておかないと、ご家族の方たちが心配すると思って。
I'm
ご迷
amazed
惑
that
でした?
they didn't send the car and Kohaku
That is
to
amazing.
come and get me.
I guess they were preparing the punishment room instead.
いやそれは
Well, Senpai, you may have just signed my death warrant. My voice wavers as the horror of the situation dawns on me. CL called my house and told its tyrannical mistress that her brother was going to spend the night with a teenage girl in her apartment. And not only in her apartment, in her bed!
Maybe she doesn't know that part.
困るそれはすごく困る昨日と違う意味で死んだ方がマシかもしれない
Maybe I should have died in that park.
私の部屋に泊まったこと、そんなに嫌だったんですね。
No, you were fine, but I will die when I go back home.